Hello and welcome back to another RiftGuides WildRift video, and today we're going to react to the new patch 4.4 preview of the newest incoming patch with apparently a lot of changes, a lot of weird things happening, and let's just give it a go.
Dude! Oh, I said festive, not festival.
Oh, my bad. But anyways, hey friends, I'm John, product lead on WildRift.
And I'm David, the appropriately dressed product lead on WildRift.
Welcome to WildRift patch 4.4, Power Spike 23.
How much did they try to
As you can see,
practice
we're gearing
this?
up for a big bash. There's a lot to celebrate, notably WildRift 3rd anniversary.
And whether this is your first year with us or third year with us, we're excited to share all the amazing things we have planned.
I have an idea. Maybe some people might have some issues understanding this, so I'll just turn on subtitles.
On this occasion.
Why are they not working? Huh? I guess no subtitles.
Wait, John, don't go. Man, I'm gonna need you on this one.
They should be turned on, no? I guess.
Oh, this champion gives me the creeps. Fiddlesticks, the ancient fear, will be stalking his way into the Rift this patch. This nightmare-inducing mage is a master of the jungle, draining life from its unfortunate enemies. And if that wasn't scary enough, Fiddlesticks has a murder of crows in tow that can be the final straw in any team fight. Fortune favors the brave. Sivir, the battle mistress, ready to take on anybody for the right price. This streamer champion will scale to infinity and dominate any team fight. You better not cross her or you become her next bounty. We know you've been waiting for...
So, one thing that is kind of confusing is them saying scales to infinity. What does this mean? Does she have some infinite scaling now? Like, we saw that the mana shield, like the spell shield, grants her HP when the spell hit her. We also saw that she has most of her normal abilities from League PC, but what is this scaling to infinity referring to? As for Fiddlesticks, you know that if this champion hits you with an ability from Fog of War, meaning you don't see him, you'll get feared, right? And you know the vision game in WildRift, and many people not playing around any vision at all, and therefore you'll always fear you and completely wipe your team at any objective. You can look forward to this one.
This one for a while, and Zyra, the Rise of Thorns, is about to upend the Rift and entangle her enemies. Don't let the pretty flowers fool you, as this mage will root her opponents in the ground and rain deadly spines on them. With the help of her little seeds, Zyra can control large areas of the battlefield, so get ready.
Depending on how powerful her jungle clears, she might also be a potential jungler, mid laner, and obviously support and or AD carry with a Senna.
Out with the old and in with the rework. We have heard your woes and given two of our beloved Rift veterans a little TLC. Sona has been underperforming relative to her supportive peers, and so we look to give her more play-making
Sona has been an
potential.
absolute piece of garbage.
We have strengthened her passive, where after 3 spells, she will empower her next attack with a special effect as usual, and it will stun the target. Even on top of that, we have tuned Sona's ultimate. So instead of a quick staccato note, her stunning core now lasts for a few seconds. It hits in a circle and moves slowly towards a targeted position, stunning and damaging any enemy it touches. This gives her ability to split up the battlefield and provide her with a ton of utility and power from the Dragon lane. We have
So Sona just got from the most useless champion in the entire game on the support roster to an actual champion. So on top of her normal passive effects on her spell empowerments, she gains a stun. And not only this, she also gets an Aurelian Soul first ability, stunning everything on its way, and then standing still in a location to then deal damage over time and slowing things. What can possibly go wrong if we completely overtune this champion by doing exactly this? I'm curious to see how broken this champion will be, especially with potential item changes.
tweaked our favorite pyromaniac Yordle, Ziggs, to help him blow things up even better. His passive now targets turrets, and his ultimate, yes, yes, his ultimate. It's easier to auto-aim, so he can explode the right targets all day long. Now the Hexplosive
You see him focus on the teleprompter and trying to go crazy.
Anywhere, everywhere on the Rift.
He's lost it.
We know that being a mage in the Rift has not always been the easiest task.
Huh? What? Being a mage has not been the easiest task? What? Mages have been the most broken ever until the 80 carry patch came around the corner, and to this day, mages are still absolutely horrendously overtuned in terms of damage, and the only way to counteract them is to have mercs, which gives you damage, or brutal all-in on a team scale. Mages didn't have it easy. I mean, are you referring to like Orianna, who takes ages to scale? I don't really know if I want to agree with this at all.
The shorter lanes give rise to more punishing gank situations, often make it hard for mages to scale. This is why we decided to rework not just one, not two, but all of them. Our first big change is around spell windups. We've increased the snappiness of many skill casts to improve your favorite combos and help hit the important skill shot even better. Continuing the theme of spell slaying, we've adjusted the major space stats so that you get to cast a few more times and take a few more hits during the laning phase. And last but not least, we are equipping the mages with an updated items list to give you new combo possibilities. Try out the brand new Trident of the Sea Spirit, which will help you break down your enemy's defenses. Or if you find yourself on the other side of the battle, pick up Shattered Crown for a powerful shield.
So in case nobody of you knows, the item just showed is called Shattered Crown. This lovely crown is basically a shield, comparably to Banshee's Veil, but it lingers on you for a few seconds, like 2.5 on PC at this moment. And while the shield persists and is still on you, like lingering, you receive 40% less damage. Now, you might believe, yeah, that's great, mages are not dying instantaneously anymore, but what about champions like Fizz, Kassadin, Evelynn, all these champions who are supposedly high-risk assassins who then have access to an item that makes them super tanky and unable to be killed while being able to kill other classes absolutely easily. And don't forget, they also teased Magi Soulstealer, an item that grants you so much AP for basically just getting kills, which then is absolutely powerful with just Rabadon's death cap.
Even the toughest champion gets lonely sometimes. To help them, we are bringing in some new friends that might look familiar to some of you. You will be able to equip your champion with a little companion to cheer you on during the laning phase or motivate you after a tough team fight. The pets won't interfere.
Can I disable them?
They're just there because they...
Like, look at this. So, imagine you look at this and there's so much shit going on and you have those little pets walking around. Yes, they're cute. Don't get me wrong, they're adorable, but I want to see the game and what is happening. If I don't spot something because they're like 5 or like up to 10 different extra pets running in circles around me in different colors, completely messing up my brain and my perception, please, for the love of God, I hope I can disable this.
Love you. We're still training our Rift pets, so give us your feedback and let us know what you want to see them do next. Also, I think Muffet has been dying for a little friend. Slaying a dragon is no mean feat. We think it needs to be celebrated more, which is why we're adding an extra buff if you vanquish...
Number one, I just saw something that is potentially concerning with Auto Smite, as you saw the HP bar of the dragon getting dangerously low to a mark or a threshold, which was used before for Auto Smite and is normally used for Elder, etc. And I've just seen this, so I don't really like the direction this is going. And thinking of buffing the third dragon, for what reason? In solo queue, it's not realistically objectives because you're losing. You're losing because your team is running off into Narnia at the most grotesque times to then allow the enemy to finish, or people refusing to deal with side waves, and then somebody gets caught randomly at any point. I've won more games against 3 dragons than you want to believe, in all honesty. And buffing a third dragon, again, what is the purpose of this? Because if you, for example, go for Herald, snowball the early game, the enemy gets first dragon, and even if they get second dragon, you only realistically have to contest third dragon. And if the third dragon is gone, then what is the win condition? Because dragon stacks, like first and second, don't grant you that much.
3 dragons in a row. This additional buff will depend on the type of dragon you conquer first. And just to make sure everybody knows you're a Dragon Slayer, we're gonna gliss you up with some shiny visuals to show off in the Rift.
Shiny.
Wow, a party isn't a party without some new game modes, right? And we're bringing over one of the most requested one, Arena. Now you can grab your best buddy and fight 3 other teams in a whole new way. In this tournament-style mode, 4 teams of 2 battle it out in a round robin until 1 remains. Every round starts with a clean slate, restored health, refresh cooldowns, no bugs. Plus, you get to visit the shop and get your pick of 1 random augment to help you win.
This mode is going to be so fun.
Try out a new champion without the pressure of a full game? Arena mode is perfect for that. No lanes, no jungle, no limits. Just you versus them.
Bonk their head, forehead.
Another thing we want to celebrate is the introduction of Season 11. As you climb those steep steps of success, you'll find glorious Basilisk Ashe in the rank store as your reward. But Ashe doesn't get to reap all the glory of this rank season. As we mentioned in our last patch, we're still working on making Legendary Q more prestigious.
Yeah, that's great that you make a Legendary Q more prestigious, but it's dead in Europe. It's literally dead. As of this moment, 3 weeks before the end of the season, or 2 roughly, we still don't have a single legend. Not a single one. So, well, yeah, you might make it as prestigious as you want, but if nobody's gonna play it, we gotta have a discussion about how we want to fix this.
So watch this space and log in regularly to find out what's happening.
What was that? Did you guys see that? Anyway, this patch's wall passes are gonna blow your mind.
So, why does this Echo skin look 50 billion times better than this shitty Senna skin? I'm sorry, but the Senna skin looks like an absolute joke. And if this is the same skin line, which I believe it is, then please rework Senna.
Right. What was I saying? Something about detectives and psychics? Oh well. The second wall pass will have you roaring. Kale is swapping her feathers for the Dragon Slayer scales and is counting on you to hunt some dragons.
She's hot,
we hope you like
but
it
a useless
hot
champion.
It's about to get toasted.
This patch is all about celebrating, specifically our anniversary in many regions of the world. And to do that, we've lined up an action-packed event. It's about, David, do you remember?
Yeah, wait, I can't remember either. We were talking about it earlier and all of a sudden, it's like somebody stole the memories from our brain.
Same. Anyway, as you see, we have big things planned. Like a showcase to recognize all the amazing art,
memories?
Cosplay, and content players like you have created over the years. Keep your eyes out for more info because we can't wait to celebrate with you.
Of course, our patch wouldn't be complete without a bag full of new skins. Dress up your champions in a spooky disguise, dive deep into mythical realms, or chill with a posse of spiritual buds. All is possible and more with these skins.
Okay. What am I even seeing? Okay. They're really going all out, let's be honest. Crystal Rose Gwen Prestige. She has a rose as her stupid eye. Yeah, this skin is gonna be like $1 billion. Ooh, Spirit's Blossom. Adorable. Spirit Blossom Tristana. Oh no. Another Riven skin. Who would have guessed? Master Yi. Blood Moon Sivir. Coven Zyra. Oh. Oh yeah, the most expected skin ever. Everybody wants it. Can't cat, yeah. Why does this look so much better in this game than on PC? Let's just... But still. Ashen Knight Pantheon. Pumpkin Hat Fiddlestick.
And this patch is all about celebrations and giving back to you guys.
Where's the Ashen Knight of Pipe?
Joining us to wrap up this
teased.
patch preview, drum roll please, Andre!
Hey folks, I'm Andre, head of League Studio, and I'm really glad to be here to celebrate WildRift's global 3-year anniversary. One of our big focuses this year has been on new content for WildRift. That's meant new gameplay elements, like the Ice Dragon, or our recent revamps of the Rune system and birds. It's also meant exploration of new thematics for the Wild Pass, like Soda Pop Ari, and new skin lines like Chroma Crash. We think that's been going really well so far, and we're really excited to do more again in the future. WildRift has also shared some big moments with our other games this year. In January, we kicked off the year with League PC and Teamfight Tactics for a Lunar New Year celebration, and brought Zoe and her playful magic to WildRift. More recently, we also came together to duke it out during the summer for the Tournament of Souls. We love when we have the chance to partner with League to bring you shared events, narratives, and new skins, and we know you love those moments too. So we're going to keep looking for opportunities to do that whenever the time is right. On the gameplay side, something we also did in 2023 was try and focus updates on a certain role or feature, like what we did with the ADC update. In 2024, we want to expand on that further, so you can expect us to bring you 4 large patches, each of which will center around a theme, and the content we add during that patch will drive towards that theme. That should give us more opportunities to connect your in-game and out-of-game experiences, so you can get even more immersed into the theme of that patch. I don't want to spoil
That's less patches than we currently have, right? And we already stopped, like, we have such long patch cycles now, and now we're even getting less patches, less big patches, which is, well, to be expected, say, like, coming from their perspective, because they're swapping everything to China. But still, it's kind of worrisome that the game becomes very stale with very long patch cycles.
too much what 2024 has in store, but we'll of course kick things off with our Lunar New Year celebration. It's the Year of the Dragon, and we look forward to celebrating with all of you. And of course we can't start the new year off without a new champion, so expect us to unleash some power with a champion who's near to my heart.
Unleash some power with a champion that's near to his heart. That is a Syndra reference. He is a huge Syndra fan, and yeah, we can just expect Syndra. There's also been some talks about this being data mined or seen on the Chinese PvE with icons. I think Skin Spotlight said something about this as well. So yeah, it's gonna be Syndra.
In early 2024, with of course more to follow. I hope you have a great WildRift anniversary and enjoy all the festivities we have in store. Thank you for playing, and we'll see you on the Rift.
Yeah, and that concludes this patch preview. Honestly, I'm not really surprised. The only thing that kind of caught me off guard was the Sona thing, because, yeah, we have Sona as one of the most useless champions in a support role, and I mean, you can disagree with me, you can have different experiences, but I can tell you at the very top of the ladder, if I see a Sona, I'm so goddamn happy if it's on the enemy team, because I know they will just die, get dove, and die again. It's the same for Kayle. They're just champions that get run over. But with this change, Sona might actually turn to a champion that is very powerful. Especially, we shouldn't forget that also a genre rework is coming, that potentially enchanters will be played more often, and Sona thematically performs really well into most of these enchanters. Now, before I jump the gun, with potential item updates, it could also be the case that Sona becomes overpowered with just one patch. So, literally jump from the lowest of Sluglow into the highest apex tier of a champion. So I'm very curious to see what happens. But sadly we didn't see any of the Jaina preview again, but I believe that is just gonna hit us with the next patch and some extra information. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment for the algo boost, and well, catch me streaming or whatever. See you soon.